In the remote northwest of Pakistan, hidden between high peaks near the Afghan border, lies one of the most unique cultures in all of South Asia, the Kalash. During my recent 40-day motorcycle trip around northern Pakistan, I rode into the Bumburet Valley to meet the Kalash people, hear their language, and learn about a culture that is unlike anywhere else in Pakistan.
Kalash is Kazi, Adi Kazi, Awadi Kazi.
क्या रेस है माना मिरकाई रे को तो क्या रेस
My name Mirkai. My name.
My name Mirkai. My name is Mirkai.
My name Sherbibi.
My name Sherbibi, and this language is my. You know, I am.
I am.
Yeah,
right. Okay.
the Kalash language.
Okay.
Yeah.
Take your name. And my name Shakil Kalasha and the Cracker Groman.
The Kalash number only around 4,000 people. They are known for their colorful clothing, polytheistic religion, and the ancient language they speak, Kalasha or Kalasha-mondr. But the language is endangered. In Bumburet Valley, I was told perhaps only 1 in 10 residents speak it fluently. Those Kalashi people who convert to Islam often adopt Khowar, the dominant language of Chitral, and then they no longer wear those beautiful traditional clothes.
We do speak 4 to 5 language in the small valley of Kalash Bumburet. We have Kataviri, we have Khowar, we have Kalasha-mondr, we have Gujurviri. In Chitral we have 14 languages, indigenous languages, and in Pakistan we have 72 languages. We have a lot of things to do, work for languages, for indigenous people.
In this area, could you give me the percentage you think again of the different speakers? So number one
70% is Khowar, 20% is maybe Kataviri, and then 10% Kalasha, and then maybe 5% of Gujurviri. Yeah.
What was the last one?
Gujurviri is like it's a nomadic people. The black nomadic people are living here. They have their own language. It's like Punjabi.
Oh, it's like Punjabi.
Yeah.
I see. Do they come from Afghanistan or from Pakistan?
No. Mostly the nomadic people belongs to the local area. In Shishukuf we have, Upper Chitral we have in Naran Kagan. Mostly they are associated with the shepherds, with the shepherds work, with the goat, all these.
How far is it to Afghanistan from here?
From here it took around 2 days.
Walking?
Walking.
Okay, so it's about 50 kilometers or 100 kilometers? More than.
Through the hard terrain, through the Monster Mountains.
Oh,
so
okay.
it's not easy to cross.
Yeah, and the people who live there in Afghanistan.
Nuristan. No. They speak also Kataviri. The Bashgali have their own language. It's a big language. The Nuristan part is speak. The whole Nuristan.
So they're related to the people
here.
They're
related to the migrated Nuristani people living in Shekhanande here. When you go up to Shekhanande, you can make your walk up to Shekhanande. The converted Sheikh people are living there. Amazing culture. When you go up by bike, there is a place which called Shekhanande. People of converted people.
Oh, in this area.
Yeah. Where are you living now?
One of the most striking features of Kalash culture is the woman's dress. They wear long black robes called cheo, heavily embroidered with bright orange, yellow, green, and red threads. The embroidery patterns are unique to the valleys, with geometric and floral motifs passed down from mother to daughter. On their heads, they wear the shushut or kupas, an elaborate headdress made from black wool, decorated with rows of cowrie shells, beads, and buttons. At the back, a long colorful tail of woven fabric, or beaded cords, hangs down almost to the waist. This tail is just not decoration. It is a signature of Kalash identity, swaying as they walk, visible from a distance in the valley. These outfits are worn every day, not just for festivals, making the valleys feel like a living museum of ancient traditions. The clothing is entirely handmade and each piece can take weeks to finish. When walking through the valleys, you may notice sometimes something unusual. Some Kalash people have light hair, fair skin, and blue or green eyes. Theories about their origins abound, from descent from Alexander the Great's soldiers to ancient Indo-European migrations that predate recorded history. Genetic studies show that the Kalash are a distinct population in South and Central Asia, with deep ancestral roots in the region. Their lighter features are likely a result of a complex history of migration and isolation rather than a single historical event. To hear the Kalasha language firsthand, I met with some elders in Bumburet. They introduced themselves in Kalasha. They spoke about their lives there in the valley. My guide translated the general meaning of what they said, but the rhythm and the sound of the language spoke for itself, musical, warm, and completely unlike Urdu or Pashto.
पूरा गाड़ियों मशहूर बहुत सी पूरा जमींदारियों मशहूर बहुत सी पूरा
बिल्कुल
बाजार मशहूर बहुत सी
बिल्कुल
एक मशहूर की बोलने पसंद
आवाज तू खोरा मशगूल की कसे
हां
खोरा नोरान
ना ले कलशवा दे मशहूर की ये नो
So
दे ले
शैतान मुझे क्या लू जोर रहा
अभी की मशहूर ले
हां
तू कभी भाई अभी हंदे जमीन है उगल दे कुक दे हां जमींदारी कर मेन लक छोकर wal parik payansum
he say I work the land and he is the mountain shepherd and this very the all work is heavy work this work all
ay wal parik kabi avlo ki manda zamindar ga khanali jawari ki share kala hujjat lak
this work is grown the work
bir ya goste ya tak ta shushak payandak basun hemano bunchinik tas jawari da khas da
what was that?
they all the grown wheat and the process and this season and the autumn season is not good the vegetable and this season and I am working the land.
It's very hot.
Yeah, hard work. Yeah.
With the speak?
avlo ki mon batadak alle taro
Kalasha belongs to the Dardic branch of the Indo-Aryan languages, related to Khowar, but unique in its vocabulary and structure. It is an inflected language with noun cases, gender, and a complex verbal system. For example, Kalasha nouns mark cases such as nominative, oblique, and vocative, features lost in most Indo-Aryan tongues. The language distinguishes between masculine and feminine nouns, and verbs agree with their subjects in person, number, and gender. Its vocabulary contains ancient Indo-European roots, alongside words borrowed from neighboring languages like Khowar, Persian, and Pashto. Everyday Kalasha has words for the natural environment, farming, and religion that don't exist in Urdu or Khowar. While I was there, I took a look at the very interesting Kalash Museum. The Kalash Museum in Bumburet is a treasure trove of the community's heritage. It was founded to preserve a way of life that has been changing rapidly over the last few decades. Inside, I saw displays of wooden carvings, hand-woven clothing, and jewelry worn by Kalash women. Each piece of work of art, heavy with shells and beads. There were tools used in daily life, stone grinders for flour, wooden churns for butter, and farming implements still used in the terraced fields. One section was devoted to the seasonal festivals, with photographs, ceremonial headdresses, and ritual vessels for offerings. The museum also documents the religious life of the Kalash. Carved wooden effigies represent ancestors, heroes, and protective spirits. These are not mere decorations. In Kalash belief, they connect the living to the world of the dead and the divine. Maps and photos tell the story of three Kalash valleys, Bumburet, Rumbur, and Birir, and explain how each has its own slight differences in different customs and dress. There is also a collection of musical instruments, drums used in winter solstice dances, flutes, and the waj, a traditional string instrument whose music is said to please the gods. Walking through the museum is like walking through time. It's a reminder of the Kalash culture. It's not just about colorful clothing or festivals for tourists. It is a deep, ancient way of life with its own language, beliefs, and worldview. I also visit a Kalash graveyard. Here, burial customs are unlike those of their Muslim neighbors. Traditionally, bodies were placed in wooden coffins above ground, decorated with carvings, and left exposed to nature. This reflected their belief that the souls live on, and the body should return naturally to the earth. Today, due to outside influence, many burials are underground, but the carved effigies remain silent guardians of memory, standing among the grass and stones. Life in the Kalash valleys still follows the rhythm of the seasons, planting, harvesting, moving goats to summer pastures. But change is coming fast. Roads bring tourists, and schools often teach only in Urdu or Khowar. Without daily use at home, the Kalasha language could vanish within a generation. Elders still tell folk tales in Kalasha, but many children reply in Khowar or Urdu. Visiting the Kalash valleys was a journey into a living link with the ancient Indo-Aryan world, their traditions, religion, and language and treasures, fragile ones at risk of disappearing. When you hear Kalasha spoken, you're hearing not just words, but centuries of history, carried in the voices of mountain people who have held their identity against the odds. Thank you for listening, and see you in the next video.
If you would like to know more about my experience over the past 5 decades, learning and using more than 30 languages around the globe, with adventures in 101 countries so far, then please visit my website, polyglotdreams.com. There you will find my memoir, A Life in 30 Languages, translated in various languages and integrated with audio and dual readers to offer a great way to improve your target languages.